Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have. I need to figure out where I'm going to park my concentration, and it's either going to be on conjure animals to bring us some extra fodder, or on haste to put me running all over the place and just attacking like a madman.
We are live. Welcome,
Hello.
friends. Welcome, everybody. This is the Heroes Era, and I will be your Dungeon Master, Ben. We are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. And with me tonight, as usual, I have Bodhi as Reynold.
The Dragon Watcher pimped out in King's garb.
Joel as Lunar Czar.
Have you seen my Dragonelle?
And Chris as P-Crawl Nicolo.
The portal hopping, scimitar dropping, non-stopping.
Taking your
Guy.
notes real quick.
I got nothing. That was off the cuff.
Oh,
It just sort of pittered out at the end. It was almost impressive though.
It was impressive. I was there for that. Tonight we are telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes Era.
bum bum.
And when we last left off, we were in the midst of battle.
Yes.
And you saw a large dragon pass along the mountainside within a half mile of you. And the mountain here comes out of the earth without, really any foothills or, anything leading up to it. It's kind of just a bayou, swampy area with trees and brush interspersed. Here and there, streams form after you followed this river south, and the streams continue south. And the dragon disappears behind the steep incline, masked from your view. And after that, immediately you see a person. You've seen this person within the keep. They have large wings and a dragon's snout, and they appear at the top of the ramparts. And they shout, "This keep belongs to Sayintha. Surrender now. Face justice."
Do we have a chance to respond, or are we still in?
You can respond
Combat.
as you like. Please do.
Hey,
No.
we're kind of friends of Isath and Vita, her daughters. I kind of brought them back to life after they got kind of taken over by a weird brain monster.
Lay down your arms. I'm sure that the Queen Unseen will hear you.
Are these guys with you? And as I point to all the other goblins and hobgoblins and big
Yes,
trolls.
and this is one who has been within the walls of the keep, and whoever has seen over the walls noticed them, going deeper into the cave, summoning the giants, and now coming atop the walls of the keep to make this proclamation.
Okay. Reynold will. He'll holster his scepter and kind of keep his shield on, because this is not really a weapon, and kind of stop fighting, hanging out on his broom, kind of looking warily at the other creatures next to him.
Yeah. Does it look like all of our other friends around here? Are they like responding to this in turn? Are they taking a step back, or
At the command of this commander's voice, the goblins, bugbears that you're facing, they hesitate, waiting to see what you will do. Will you allow them to take you prisoner, or will you continue to fight? And next in initiative is P-Crawl.
Can I make like an insight check or anything to see if this guy is Siri, if we are safe to put our weapons down, if I feel safe to put our weapons down, is there anything I can or
You can make an inside check as you like. Yes, please do.
okay. Oh wow, I'm really good at this. Hasn't come up much. Okay, that's a 19.
Very good. And this is obviously some commander high within the hierarchy of the dragon army beneath Sagintha, who, of course, as Reynold mentioned, is the mother of Isath and Vita, an ancient dragon. However, this keep belongs rightly to Potier, a golden dragon. You might wonder, where is this golden dragon now? If they're claiming ownership of it, and what has happened there? Where you have seen some of the troops also out front of the keep slain or frozen in some way as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As it stands right now, Picraw, in a bit of a flourish, flip his scimitar around and sheath it. Does a bit of a show of it to demonstrate that he is putting his weapon away, and will just put his hands up.
Okay. And what of Picraw's bears within the walls of the castle keep here?
I will command them to take the dodge action for this round.
Okay. And that brings us then to Reynold.
Reynold is going to, like you said, put his scepter away and keep his shield on, and he's on his broom, and he's going to look towards this commander and say, "I have no problem with being peaceful. I do take a little bit of issue with being treated as a prisoner. I wear the garb of the Dragon Watcher. I've got the crown and all. I have made an oath to be fair with all dragons of all types. I'm here on a mission, and these two," and I point to Berkral and Lunar, "are with me to complete said mission. If we could all stand down and, de-escalate a little bit, that'd be mighty appreciative."
You assail my keep and kill my soldiers. You stand down.
I am.
Very good. Next is Lunar. And upon the castle, or excuse me, there is no castle, just the keep. Upon the keep walls, the goblins move slowly around him, arming up the ballista.
Fireball.
You lined them up so perfectly.
He's dangling it in front
Lunar,
of you.
now! Get him!
Oof, I wish. You really do tempt me, Ben. I'm trying to make the right decisions here. You really do tempt me. I'm going to go with a small prayer as I cast protection from energy cold damage on myself. Having learned from experience that Dragon's Breath is no joke.
Okay.
But I do stow away my weapon. My shield still in hand.
And so that will be all from Lunar?
I won't allow myself to be disarmed, but I will put my weapon aside. If
Okay.
provoked, I will attack.
Know that you hear, Ulktor. Lay down your weapons, gather there. And he points across the moat from the one tower where he stands with the two goblins, directing you to gather there. You men, and he directs his own goblins at this point to enter the keep. And they draw...
Disarm your ballista. I'm pointing at the goblins that are loading up over there. Disarm that, and I'll go wherever you want.
You just wait there. And we will not be disarming. You will be the ones disarming. Just wait for the queen. She'll be here momentarily. I'm sure you've seen.
Okay.
Well,
And the goblins begin to, back cautiously into the keep. And so do the bugbears. And atop the castle walls, the goblins move into position, arming the ballista.
can I tell the general state of my two companions? And
I will be speaking to you.
Yeah, I have the three of you gathered there on the other side of the moat as the goblins and bugbears are retreating into the keep. And Ulktor stands there, looking back momentarily, quickly to the mountain behind, and then back to the group of you as you stand there.
hey, are you two guys hurt at all? Do you need any
Reynold,
fixing up?
do you know what we're doing here?
So I do take a little issue with this being a golden dragon's nest before, but truthfully, that's dragon business, and they can fight and kick each other out however much they want. I mean, that's generally their type of decision to make. I'm supposed to be impartial to and keep the peace between the dragon folk and normal people, I say, but the other people that live in this world with us. I'm trying to, keep the peace generally as much as I can. And while
what are the chances of a dragon just gives up his territory?
not greatly, but also, like I said before, it may have been. We could have maybe done something in the moment, but as it stands right now, we don't know how long ago this takeover has happened.
Fellas, listen. I just one quick question, right?
Yeah.
While we have a second, before we
Yeah.
get because I can do it right now. Do we want to escape, or are we gonna ride this out? I could take two of us, about 400 feet away, and I'm sure we got something that can get a third one away. So we can do it now, but we gotta do it now. Are we gonna do it, or are we gonna ride this out?
I think we're gonna ride this out.
All right. And I'll just turn around and put my hands back up.
You can put your hands down. It's fine.
Yeah, but I put them up now, so like it feels weird.
Just put them down. Like rest them on like your hips or something. All right. It's tiring. Okay.
I'm very conscious of them now. Like I'm aware of them. So it's like,
Just put them. He like takes your arms. Just put them down. Jesus. All right. So anyone need help? Anyone at all? Lunara, you seem like nothing can hit you
untouched.
whatsoever.
I am completely untouched.
Oh, so I'm the only one that got shot 8 times by a ballista. Okay, good to know. All right, I'll just cure wounds myself. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, I only need a little bit.
yeah,
Are
I
you-
could give you. I got
Are
one
you
of
back to
them
full?
for free every day. You want one more?
Sure, I'll take it.
All right. I will use my one freebie cure wounds
All right.
with 6. It's plus the spellcaster, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be 9.
So +9.
Yep.
Emperor Crawl is unhurt.
Yeah, but Carl's good.
Okay.
So you
Okay,
take a moment and you gather your breath, cast your magic to heal, and then you feel a sudden gust of chill wind and sleet sticks to the right side of your face. The wind just blowing across to the west. And you hear a deep voice, but accented with a higher-pitched, shrill voice, almost as though there are two speaking at once. Reynold,
Oh,
leave your arms and leave. This is my place now. And this voice resonates from the mountainside. It seems to be coming from the right side of the keep, but there are large, jagged spires of rock as the mountain ascends, and you're unable to see the source.
but this does not sound like Isath or Vita. This is a new voice I haven't heard before.
right? You can assume that it is the sound of the large gargantuan dragon that you saw flying up on the mountainside. It is, about a half a minute has passed, and now it must be much closer.
Okay. I understand your want of me to leave, and I get that this is your place, and I fully understand that. However, I'm here following up on a lead on how to get to Dragon's Deep. I got a journey to make there, and I got a quest to finish and fulfill a promise pretty much that I've made a while ago. I don't intend to take over this place or, render it asunder in complete destruction. I am just following a lead from someone that has told me that this might be the place to Dragon's Deep. Now, the last time I asked a big dragon how to get to Dragon's Deep, he kind of just pointed me here in like this general area, and I'm hoping that you might have an answer for me that I can follow. And if it results in us going away from here, I'm completely fine with that. But if the answer lies in us moving through this keep, I will have to ask politely to give us, at least free passage to where we need to go.
Dragon's Deep is far south. This keep? No, this is... Then you will leave Potier with me and his men.
Oh, well, that's the other... I didn't bring that up. That's the other question I have. So this business with Potier and you, I imagine that it was some sort of conflict, right? I imagine you kicked them out and you kind of took their spot in this keep. And
it was Oktor's cunning that won us this keep. I am simply coming to collect my prize.
But it wasn't dragon to dragon business. It was army to dragon business.
It is always dragon business. All of the riches.
Right.
You hear a deep sigh from the hillside.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm new to this too. All right, I'm just trying to figure this out.
I came swiftly because I knew that you would be coming. This keep, Potier, the riches therein, they are all mine.
All right. By Potier, do you mean like their essence, their soul, or like their riches, and effectively keeping them from coming back strong?
Oh no, I have a heavy in there sitting upon him. He's quite alive still, yeah.
Oh, he's alive? I thought you killed him. Oh.
Oh no, we have not done that yet.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. I suppose there's no chance of you letting Potier go?
The deal is, I owe you for saving my daughters. Leave behind your things. They belong rightly to me anyway. And I will let you travel south.
Why does everybody think they own your stuff? They keep saying that.
Okay, all right. Okay. There's just two things I want, and these are very clear. I want Potier to be safe and not being held as a hostage or a prisoner. That's number one. Number two, to get to Dragon's Deep. And that's all I want. Potier may be very upset with me that I'm letting their riches go or their keep or whatever in the manor or whatever. But I do admit I have a bit of bias with golden dragons in particular. I assume you know my background, or at least my relationships with other dragons at this point, as it seems everyone knows what the hell's going on all the time with me anyway, so it's a safe assumption to make at this point. How about...
Leave me the golden canary as well.
Okay, alright. Sagantha, why... Can I just ask you why? Just why?
You wish to live. I will allow it.
Yeah, what's that for Kroll? Yeah, any input? Anyone got any input, honestly, at this point? Anybody?
Decide quickly or
Yeah.
the deal will continue to change.
Oh, no, it's all right. Redo, come here.
Yeah, what?
Listen.
What?
You got to put your foot down on this one, right? You're the dragon. You're king of the dragons or whatever now, yeah. So you don't say this is why I want.
Sure, yeah, why not?
I don't know. Well, why not? You don't say, "Oh, I want this. Can I have, please?" No, you tell her that she will give us the what's the other dragon bloke's name?
Piote.
She will let Piote go, and we will go to Dragon's Deep, and like she has to do it because like you say so. You got the authority. And I'm gonna just kind of pat him on his breastplate. Say it with the chest, mate. The chest, right? You're the king.
Yeah, what?
With dragons, they respect only strength.
Yeah.
I'm coming to that conclusion, Lunar.
So my question is, do you have the strength to overwhelm her?
Oh. Man, Esoth and Vita are going to be fucking pissed with me.
Because that is the only way we will leave this place without bloodshed.
All right. You guys got any last minute things you want to cast before this, kind of...
Yeah, I got nothing for this one, mate. Sorry.
If you want to buff yourself, now's the time.
It's probably
going to go south.
I'm just going to grab my paddle.
All right. Here's my deal, Sagantha.
And the silhouette of a dragon crouched, much like a cat, just stalking, sits upon a near rocky outcropping.
Here's what I propose. You have demanded much of me that I have rightfully earned or has gifted to me by someone who I believe was of higher standing than you. And as to my knowledge, the last acting servant of said deity, Bahamut, as I am referring to. And you are getting in the way of me enacting their will to complete their mission, and you want me to give up the one thing that they have asked me to keep safe for my entire journey and entire life. And you are actively impeding me from completing said mission. Now, I know you probably think you can just kill us three like it's nothing. And yeah, you might. But when the other dragons find out that you've killed the one authority in the land that's supposed to keep peace and is supposed to negotiate things between dragons, who was the last acting follower of Bahamut themselves, and you killed them, not only is it going to be the other dragon folk that are going to be pissed with you, it's going to be their armies, the riches at their command, their influence over the elements themselves, and whatever magic and attack abilities they may possess.
Reynold, will you make a persuasion check, please?
Okay, and I get advantage on that because I am talking to a dragon, correct? Because of my cool swag.
Very good.
Okay, well, persuasion it is. I only get a +3 to this gang, so it's not... Okay, I'm going to use...
A 6.
I'm going to use my... Which I haven't used yet. Theresa's Blessing to re-roll that. To hopefully get another... do I do that with advantage, or is it just another, like, inspiration?
One more shot.
Yeah.
One more D20.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, not meant to be. A 5, 6, and 7.
5, 6, and a 7.
Not very great.
Your words are riveting. They make sense. But the icy blast, the wind intensifies, and the white dragon leaps into the air, outstretching her wings, and she begins to fly, soaring towards you very quickly. Everybody please roll initiative.
All right. I guess I'm gonna have to make a couple of orphans today.
Hey, there's that nat 20 we were looking for.
I got
At 24.
Man, I was supposed to be good at talking to dragons
Ooh,
now.
that's a natural 20 for me. That's a 19 total.
Where are my good rolls? Where are my good rolls to talk to things and initiative?
Hopefully, you'll also be good at fighting them.
Sorry,
I hope so.
I have all of the talking bonuses
Yeah.
that you were supposed to have.
Yeah. Here, you wear this shit. I don't want it anymore.
You know,
You
we'll
do
have
better
to
with
show-
it anyway.
We could all gain inspiration from Reynald's words. They did not, turn the mind of Sagintha. They were inspired.
The only logic in the land at this point.
I feel very inspired.
Come on. Everything I talk to is like, your words make sense, but I'm not going to do it anyway.
I'm going to kill you anyway.
Perfectly sound logic and reason.
Man.
How about no?
How about no?
How about no? How about I just kill you and get it done and over with?
Where is she at?
Oh, well,
I'll pull her
you'll
out
see
onto the
her.
map here momentarily.
You'll see
Okay.
her.
I mean, dragons are ruled by avarice.
Yeah. Yeah, we see that now. I see that clearly. Oh man.
I feel like you're that pastor that's trying to like go around with the collection, but like everyone keeps taking every time you pass it around instead of giving.
No, you're supposed to donate. No, please.
It's like,
That's not how this works.
like, thanks, I'll take a 20.
I know the Lord said he'll give back, but not this. No.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, sad. Well,
So we like dragons, right?
yeah, we're supposed to, but they don't like us. And I have a feeling Reynolds gonna have to stomp a few dragon skulls in until they actually get that through their thick heads. He's here to help them.
And so Sagintha has leapt into battle, and you can feel her icy intent upon you. You see the dragon take a deep breath. You know what will be coming soon. You have faced many dragons.
Yeah.
Everybody,
You mean a warm welcome?
Pete Crawl and Lunar, will you please make wisdom saving throws?
I'm so good at those.
They got the bonus from Lunar.
So I do get a +7 bonus to this.
Wow.
Don't I get a bonus for being next to you?
You do. You get a +5.
Okay, so that's 23 for me.
So that's 21.
Okay, and the frightful presence of this enormous dragon, as big as Queen Locriana, flying towards you, it does not have the effect that it would on a normal warrior.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to say, everyone within 10 feet of me is also immune to fear.
Beautiful. Okay.
Paladins are handy to have around.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
As long as you stay next to him.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, please.
All right. Ooh, we just gotta do this, huh?
Yeah. I tried my best to talk out of it, but the dice clearly didn't agree, and they wanted to see this happen.
here. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to.
And I'm sorry, Pete Crawl, did your bears
Yes.
go away?
They're still there right now, but they're about to go away because I'm going to cast another concentration spell.
Thank you.
So I am going to cast. Hang on, let me just double check my spacing here. Yeah, I can easily do that. Yeah, I'm going to cast on myself haste. And then I am going to use that extra speed to sprint all the way up right into her face as she's pulling in for that breath. And as I run up, I'm going to pull out my scimitar, and I'm going to tell her to defy Reynold is to defy the will of the gods. And with my extra action for this round, I only get one attack with the extra action, but I'm going to use a 10-foot poof to pop up onto her back and come down with my scimitar.
Okay. Let's see it.
Come on. Do I have anything for that? I don't. I can't miss the first shot. I'm going to use my inspiration. Right out of the gates. We're doing it. There we go. So a 25?
Hits.
All right. And then I'm going to, with that hit, I'm going to mark her. Oh no, wait, I can't do that because that takes concentration too. So it's just the hit then. Okay. So it'll be 12 points of slashing damage on that one.
Okay.
And I'm just going to be like on her back, like hunched down, ready to go.
Oh, that was a mistake. And
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
you feel this overcome with a chill air, the presence of this dragon. It's just icy cold. Brings with it the cold. Next is Lunar.
I got to run back for 2 seconds, guys, but I'll be right back.
Oh, that's right. Both of you got 20s and go after. Yep. I'll be back here, guys, after I die.
Okay. I am going to close that distance by 30 feet. Right there. Okay. Sorry.
You
I
know,
believe I can get there diagonally, and then from there I'm gonna go ahead and use my Hexblade's Curse as a bonus action.
Okay.
Here, let me click that out so you guys can see it. Sorry, I have too much stuff going on.
No worries.
It's still a lot. I'm not used to it.
So Lunar's AC is like 25, right? Like
That's-
obnoxiously high.
Let's walk around AC. Yes.
Okay. And here, we'll ask Chris what his AC is because I'm curious.
So
Hey, sorry.
What's your AC, Chris?
I have haste right now, so it's a 19.
Okay, why? That's fine. I just
What's
have
yours?
18. Just the lowest out of everybody.
Well, mine's usually 17. But
Well,
I
yeah,
have
but you're
haste on
also
right now.
like a little gangly feller, and you can run around a bunch.
Yeah, I have crazy high dex and medium armor. That's that's
Go
the
ahead.
best
Go ahead,
AC.
Joe.
okay, so these are going to be 3 Eldritch Blast attacks
Okay.
with a +5 from my proficiency bonus, thanks to Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. Let's see it. $21 hits, 16 misses, 23 hits.
Okay, and these are all going to be at a +5 for damage.
16 will hit.
16 will hit?
Is it a +5 to the attack as well over this?
No, just
Oh,
damage.
I'm sorry.
Damage.
16 will miss. Thank you.
Okay. So that's +5 is 13. And +5 is 19.
Okay.
And then I'm going to scream at the dragon. To disobey Lord Reynold is to beg for death. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay. The dragon has been assailed by P-Crawl quickly, and it rears back its head, continuing to breathe in. And it will release an icy blast. And this is a large cone, 90 feet. I don't think it will reach to Reynold.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
That's pretty.
goodness,
That's pretty.
That is
Oh,
a
no.
large cone.
Does it hit all the other people as well?
I mean, yeah, it's probably gonna take out all those goblins too if it's a cone.
I imagine
Ben
that
gonna
it will target, the group of them there.
At least a few of them.
Ben's gonna do himself a favor and get rid of all the ads in this fight, so he just has to focus on the dragon. He's like, "Oh, this works out."
Kneels
I'm not
behind the
dealing with all
walls
this
of the
crap.
rampart, expecting this. The other goblins, though, are caught hapless. If you guys would please make Constitution saving throws.
I am going to use a reaction to use my cloak to give everyone I can see advantage on the saving throw for the dragon's breath. I'm going to use a charge.
And my token is sitting in front of her, but I did say I was on her back. Am I still going to get hit with that? It's semantics. It's fine. It's fine if I am. Just
I would have
asking.
her in some way maneuver to include you in that.
I figured as much. I pissed her off enough right out of the gates.
So we all have advantage on the save?
All advantage, yep.
Okay.
And
And it was a
save.
con save.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Shit.
I'm trying to help you guys out. Come on.
25 and 18. Okay.
So that 18 is with a +7 gets
Oh,
bumped
no.
up.
Like a 26
Yes.
or 25 or something.
25.
Oh no.
You're able to, withstand the brunt of this cold as it consumes the three of you, just shooting out in a cone. And normally Sagintha would be more careful with her icy breath so as not to just slaughter the goblins, following her, but in order to get P-Crawl within the blast, that was her main concern. And
I mean, they're goblins. You can get more at the store.
there is that. And so Reynold and P-Crawl will fail to save and take 51 damage.
A 21 doesn't save.
No. And then Lunar will save with the 25 and take half damage.
And I also have resistance from protection from energy for cold damage.
Okay.
So I will take a quarter.
Okay. So you'll take 12 damage.
I'll take it.
I'm glad I healed a little bit. Because, wow, that's a hefty chunk.
Also, you guys do remember we have +10 hit points from...
Oh,
Eight.
it is already gone.
Okay.
Hey, with a natural 20, can I keep my my haste even though it doesn't quite get to half?
What's that now?
I had to roll a con save, but I can't even get to. I rolled a natural 20, but it's only a 22, and that's not even close to half the damage I took.
Oh. I'm sorry, my friend.
So I guess I'm screwed. Okay.
I also have
I
to
imagine
roll
when
a
this
Constitution save.
dragon breath hits you full on, there's no way you can maintain the concentration on that.
Stone Skin's loss. Sad.
So that's I'm maintaining concentration on protection from energy for now.
Man, 50 hit points sucks.
Yeah, that's what happened to me last time with the Dragon's Rush. I should have paid more attention.
And there's like
The breath hits
6
me,
ones in there.
my magic breaks, and I slough limply off of her body.
I was gonna say, don't you have absorb elements or something?
No, I have a reaction that I could use for it, but I lost my haste, so I'm
Oh,
dead for a round.
I see.
The captain and the bugbear emerge from behind the wall on the rampart. Oh, that bugbear was not looking good. He falls off, slain by the dragon's icy breath. But the captain wields the loaded ballista, spins it around, pointing it at you, Lunar. And this is +8 at a 21 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. And it just bounces off of your back, somehow not affecting you. And then from the other tower of the castle, or excuse me, there is no castle, of the keep, 2 goblins kind of look at each other nervously, and then they point the ballista at you, Reynold.
Please don't do this.
19 to AC.
Hits.
Okay. And you'll take 13 damage as it just blasts into your shoulder.
Ow.
Some of the goblins atop the wall rush down behind the wall, just stricken with fear from the icy breath. And so some of them disappear from sight. Next is Reynold.
All right, Reynolds on his broom. He got pretty hurt, and that sucks. But he is going to fly the full 50 feet to get... there's no good way to get... I'll go right... I'll go right there. So right now is going to fly 50 feet.
Okay.
Get about there. And then is going to use his bonus action to invoke the gold dragon blood he has right now. And the crown starts shining a large gleam of gold as the gems start lighting up. And he also... his eyes start glowing gold as well. And what he's going to do is, whenever I use this blood, do I get the lair action thing immediately, or does it have to be next turn? Is when they would start kicking in? Because it says
turn,
beginning.
because it'll happen immediately at the beginning of your turn.
Okay, all right. Well, still, I'm going to look at this dragon that has just pretty badly hurt us, and I'm going to use my fire breath. I'm going to try and angle in a way that it hits her face and not per crawl on the ground, because I am in the air and she's a huge dragon. Is there a way I can do so?
You want to just avoid hitting P-crawl?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, I'll allow that.
Okay. So, from my understanding, it is a D6 per level. I'm level 15, so it's 15 D6, which is almost as much as hers, of fire damage. And
this is a dex save?
That's what I'm trying to read up on right now. It is it doesn't say exactly.
Which
but it's a fire.
Which dragon
Gold.
are you basing this off of?
Gold dragon.
Okay, yeah, this will be a dex save.
Okay, so it has to make a dex save of 21, or take 15d6 of what?
22.
You're kidding me.
Oh, that was lucky. So it'll take half damage.
Okay, well.
He's an acrobat.
Yeah. Slash roll 15.
Found the most protective part of P-Crawl's armor and just faced him against you.
Okay, well it takes half of 52 fire damage.
Very good.
And that is my bonus action and my action.
Okay.
So That'll be it for me.
Okay. And from within the keep walls, you just hear a loud scraping sound. And then flying through the air, a huge boulder has been hurled your way. And you see a giant head and just upper arm peek over the castle wall. The giant's almost tall enough to, on his tiptoes see over this thing. So with, the help of just reaching up a little bit, he hurls this rock straight at you, Lunar.
Ooh.
25
Ooh.
hit.
I'm going to use shield because I feel like this is going to hurt.
Okay. And that brings your AC up to
30.
Legendary.
The stone misses. And
No, it hits him. It just breaks.
Yeah. Shatters around you. Next is P. Crawl.
Crawl's exhausted on the ground. He can't move. That's the end of when the haste spell ends. Target can't move or take actions until after its next turn as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's why I put myself on her back. I was hoping that I would avoid the breath because I knew that's what would happen.
I see.
So I'm unconscious, or not unconscious, but I can't do anything.
Situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Then next is Lunar.
Is Picraw within reach of me?
P-Crawl is 25 feet from you.
I'm going to move to be within 5 feet of him.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't see him. Okay, I see it. So I'll move to be right here. And I'm going to go ahead and use my action to lay my hands on him.
Okay.
With, slapping him on the cheek. Wake up, man.
And
Fighting a dragon.
I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream, it's no time to rest. Not yet. Not for you.
Saginth is holding out P-Crawl like a shield, and it provides a perfect opportunity for you to lay on hands.
My friend, we have work to do. And I'm going to slap him with 60 hit points. That is my full pool.
Okay.
That's good. I felt bad for him. And he was going to die.
Oh, the night's still young.
So that please don't say that. That's my action.
Okay.
That's all I can do. I'm just gonna look at the dragon and say, "Come get a piece of this." And
the dragon's wings flap violently, and if you would, P-Crawl and Lunar, please make dexterity saving throws.
You have a +5 on this.
Okay, so that'll be a 34.
Woo.
Yeah, that would have been handy earlier.
From Lunar.
This would be at a +7, so 22.
Okay. That you both, stand your ground as this tremendous force of the dragon's wings almost cause you to lose your footing, throw you to the ground, but no, you remain upright. And the dragon breathes in, seeking to fill its lungs with the magical icy breath. But it must not, because it does not unleash a flurry of cold. Instead, it reaches with its clawed hand to try to grab P-Crawl. And this is going to be a contested check. You can make an athletics or acrobatics check if you're able to do so right now.
Yeah, it says the lethargies last till the end of my turn, so I should be good now.
Okay.
Where are all these at earlier, man?
Dude.
24.
You wriggle, and the dragon tries once again to grab you. Another test, please.
Roll high, come on.
For Crawl, just do whatever you did again.
And the universe is back in balance.
Can I
The
use
dragon
my
grabs you with its claw
inspiration?
the second time, and it rears its huge head back, opens its gaping maw, and you feel the ice from within its lungs just covering your face as it comes to bite down upon you. A 24 to hit, P-Crawl.
Yeah.
The dragon chomps down on your shoulder, and you'll take 19 piercing and 9 cold damage.
Okay.
The dragon leaps into the air, quickly ascending 80 feet rapidly.
Can I make a reactionary attack?
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Can I as well?
He has you held in his grasp, and he pulls P-Crawl with him as he flies up.
That's actually really good news.
So that'll be with Staff of Power.
Okay, go ahead. A 23 hits.
All right. So that's 14 damage, and I'm gonna smite on this one at level 1, so that's 2d8.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, another 14, so that's 28 damage
Okay.
total.
And
That'll be
Sagintha is 80 feet in the air with P-Crawl clutched between her giant claws.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's another 5 damage from Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. And Ulktor shouts down at the goblins within the keep, calling out their cowardice, urging them to come back up upon the ramparts. And they rush hurriedly, but they have, no time to make any attack or anything like that. They simply rush up to Ulktor to help him again with the ballista. And Ulktor is going to fire this missile at Reynold.
Don't do that. You don't want to do that.
At 24 to hit.
Yeah.
He's accurate with this. Missile just shoots into your back as you're facing this dragon for 12 damage.
Yep. Ouch. Ouchie.
And on the far side, of the keep, the ballista there doesn't have a line of sight against you, so it's waiting until it can see somebody to make an attack. Next is Reynold.
All right. I was floating in the air to avoid hitting per crawl. How high in the air would you say I was? Because I didn't have a specific number in mind. But I did say I wanted to blast her in the face with fire. So I guess it depends on what her head height is at. My point being is I want to try and use the 50 feet of movement I have to get within melee of Sagintha, but she flew 80 feet. So I don't know if I'd be able to get there or not.
So here's the option. You can have been 30 feet high, which is what it would require for you to make it, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But then the ballista would have been able to see you. So otherwise you would be about 15 to 20 feet above the ground. I'll let you decide.
I'm going to take that deal. I'm going to take that deal.
Take the chance?
Yeah, I'm going to take that chance.
Okay. And the ballista does fly through the air. It's a long shot here, but these are powerful, and they do have some skill at aiming them. 22 to hit.
It's getting old. I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield through my handy robe.
Okay.
which I probably should have done way earlier, but
Okay.
we're here now. It wouldn't have actually mattered in the last one.
So the missile doesn't. It
No,
just smashes into your magical shield.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
is
23 right now.
obliterated.
That's my AC.
Okay. Then go ahead, Reynold. You can move to within melee range of Sagintha.
All right. A couple things happen at the start of the round. I believe I roll to see if I get my breath back, correct?
Okay. Please do.
It's a
yes.
D4 or D6?
It's
I don't
D4
remember.
recharges on a 4.
Okay.
Or on a 1, or I'm sorry, I forget what I said on that.
Roll it, and then he'll tell you whether or not it worked.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
Let's just do that. I got 3.
Will not recharge.
Yeah, I figured. And then for my secondary thing, I'm going to invoke the advantage from the Gold Dragon.
Okay.
Reynold has a very trippy few seconds of seeing things that are happening in the next 2 seconds, having constant foresight, which is very weird to him, but he's just going to go ahead and roll with it. So this essentially is part of the Gold Dragon Blood. It gives me I glimpse into the future, so I have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. I believe until the end of my next turn, which is when I can re-up it if I want. And with that, I'm going to move up into melee with my scepter out, and I'm going to bonus action use 2 charges of my robe again to now invoke the heal for half of the damage I deal. And then I'm going to strike at Sagintha twice with my scepter.
Okay, please do.
Both at advantage. That's a crit, so I'm going to then use... I figured it out, by the way, the crit range. It turns out you just type the number that's supposed to crit at and up. So 19 instead of 19 to 20 like I was doing. So with that, I'm going to invoke a charge on my scepter to do an extra 3d8. So now it is 6d8 on this attack, double to 12d8. All right, we're going to roll that right now. So that is 54.
Ooh, that one hurt.
And then I'm going to do my second attack at advantage. A 21.
Hits.
Okay. And then that is just another... I'm going to use another charge to do another 3d8 on top of that. So it's going to be 68. It's another 18 on top.
Okay.
All right. And that is 54 plus 18 divided by 2 is 36 health I regain. And I smash her twice in the face with the holy wrath of Bahamut and say, "You mess with the king, you mess with the gods." And that will be my turn.
Okay. Very good. Then again, from behind the walls of the castle keep, you see the hulking head of a giant as it just heaves another rock through the air at you, Reynold. 19 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. And next is P-Crawl.
Okay, and I'm still being held in the claws,
Yes,
flying up into the air.
clutch of Sagintha.
Okay. All right. So as she takes off with me clutched in there, he's gonna look up and be like, a little bit of black blood dripping out of his mouth from the last attack. And just, "I know. Why? Please don't. Please no." No, I'm just kidding. You should have left me on the ground. And I'm going to use my planar warrior feature to mark her with that for my bonus action. And then I'm going to teleport my 10 feet out of her hands and up into her face and take my first swing with my scimitar.
Okay.
18.
It doesn't penetrate the scales of the dragon.
Okay, that's all right. I'm going to teleport another 10 feet back to where her back is, and I'm gonna do the same thing again. Just try to come down with the blade into her back.
Okay.
Come on. There we go. 29.
That'll hit.
Okay, and then with that hit, I will mark her as my favored foe.
Okay.
So with all of that extra damage on there, we're looking at, and this actually is all force damage. So it's 22 points of force damage.
Okay.
And with that, I just come down with the scimitar, and then what little bit it does penetrate in, I use that to try to sort of hold myself on her back, because now I'm just free flying in the sky.
Oh, not flying.
Not flying, free
Okay.
riding.
Free riding. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a favorable way to explain that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's what it is in Pickrell's mind. That's where he's at.
She whips her tail around at Pickrell, trying to whip him off of her back. Will a 30 hit?
I'll have to check. I think so. Yes.
Very good. And you'll take 20 damage from Sagintha, and you'll be knocked away from her 10 feet off of her back.
Okay. That's fine.
And next is Lunar.
She's still within 80 feet of me.
Yes.
I'm going to say to her, the only fate for those who stand between me and Shandoris is death. Accept your fate, you overgrown worm. And here comes 3 more Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Hiya! Okay, 2 hits and a crit. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Nice.
So these are also at +5, so that's 13. Oof, 12. And hopefully the crit's better. Ooh.
There you go.
26.
Sagintha roars in agony. Go ahead.
She is 80 feet above me, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I think I can do for now.
Okay.
I'm just going to glare at her.
Okay. And again, her tail whips around. Pickrell, I would have you, 10 feet away from her. But again, her tail whips and has easily enough range to smack into you.
I'll watch her whip.
Will a 24 hit?
That'll hit.
And take 19 bludgeoning damage from Sagintha.
Cool. I get knocked further away?
No.
Okay.
I'll have you just stay about 10 feet from her. And she breathes in deeply. Okay. This is not a good situation. Can't get the icy breath to recharge.
Randall just kind of looks at Sanger. It's like, hey, I get it. Everyone gets one.
Pickrell's been smacked from the dragon's back. Reynold is there, just underneath her, swinging with the scepter. And then Lunar, you're down, still on the ground, I believe.
Pickrell's sticking a thumbs up at Reynold as he falls. I'm all right. It's fun.
Catch you on the flip side.
And Reynold, how are you flying right now?
On a broom.
Okay. And Sagintha grunts furiously, and an icy cold blast sprays into your face, and then she rises swiftly into the air and begins to fly away behind one of the rocky crevices. Reynold, you can make an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Well, let me look real quick. Let me look at what Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take a swing at her.
Okay.
Still at advantage because it's until the end of my next turn. Or the start of my next turn, rather. 27.
Hits.
We are going to... We're going to keep that there for now. We're just going to do the normal damage. Which is going to be 16 piercing.
Okay.
Get a quick hit in.
Okay. She cries out, and she moves high onto the mountainside, roughly 150, 160 feet from where she was.
Oh, what's that? You running? Can't handle all this smoke? You can walk the walk, but you can't talk the talk. Wait, that's not how it goes.
Yeah, we gotta work on your trash talk, mate.
Look, it's new, all right. I feel weirdly charismatic for
As
some
I'm
reason.
falling,
So you're good, yeah? You know what I
giving
mean?
you notes in midair.
Oktar shouts, "That one!" And the goblins fire a ballista at Reynold, who is floating in the air.
Hey,
Not an easy target by any means, but perhaps easier than Pete Crawl, who's falling.
stop it. Don't you shoot at me.
14 to hit.
It'll miss.
Finally, one sails past, but from the far side of the castle, another ballista flies through the air.
Hey.
9. No.
Stop it.
No luck. Just plummets to the ground beneath you.
It lands on Lunar's armor, but it just pings off.
Another goblin there has a short bow, and he's within range. He'll also fire upon Reynold.
Stop. Don't do this.
You'll take 6 damage as the goblin hits you.
Ow.
Yes.
You're a dick. Stop. I'm going to kill you now. I hope you know.
Bears above the castle gate, and one of them seems to be in command, and he approaches Oktor as well, leaving his post. And he pulls a javelin, taking careful aim, thinking about it, and just kind of grunts.
Hit the guy on the ground. You can't hit me. Get the guy on the ground.
And he
I'm too high up.
takes a running start and lunges this javelin at Reynold, floating in the air.
Stop.
This is at disadvantage.
This isn't shock put.
Oh, sorry, I'll make the second roll now and take the lower of 13. It just flies through the air.
Stop this. At
Reynold,
least give it to that goblin that hit me.
it is your turn. You see within the walls of the keep, there's a giant in there still ready to hurl rocks. You see Oktor and a handful of goblins left.
Sagantha has just ran away. It's so sad
Yes.
that she can't even fight the fight she wants to.
She's 160 feet away now.
Yeah, ain't no way
disappearing
in
from sight.
Ain't no way in hell I'm catching up with her. Unless I'm 80 feet up now. I can go up 50 feet. You said she's 160 feet away, correct?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm doing some thinking right now. I gotta look at something. I can put 1 foot horizontally for a 3 foot move. So one of these things at this. Well, I actually gotta see if I have a charge left for it because I have used a lot of things so far, and I didn't think about this just until right now. So forgive me as I open up the non-edited Google Doc. It's the robes. Do I have anything left on the robes? Nope, I don't. Never mind. I can't do that idea. So instead, I'm just gonna go ahead and look at all these guys that have been hassling us. I'm gonna move 50 feet, still in the air. 5, 10. I'm just gonna actually just ruler it out. That's too much for me. Yeah, I'm gonna get just over this moat. That's just my movement. We're gonna see if my dragon's breath come back. Oh, 4.
Yeah, we'll say the high roll recharges it,
'Kay.
similar to how a dragon's breath would.
How long does this breath extend? Is it the same as Sagantha's, or is that because she's a big, mean ancient dragon who's done this for a while?
Wait,
What's
you're still using the fire breath?
yes? What's
Yes,
my
it
length here?
extends. I'd have to look up how far.
Is it
Let's
just
see.
it's just a gold dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll look that up for posterity then, so I can look it up on my own. Not like I'm gonna fight one anytime soon. I hope not.
Hope not.
That would really be twisted.
So let's see. On this breath weapon, the fire breath is a 90-foot cone.
Okay. Well then, that changes what I was gonna do. So I'm actually gonna lower a bit, be 20, 25 over the ramparts,
Okay.
and then with that information, I'm actually going to spread out, move up a little bit there, and then I'm going to use that newfound Dragon's Breath to give these people what for. So I can get that guy. I can get the big one, the one that is on the castle walls right there. That hobgoblin right there. He's not
Sure.
in that tunnel,
Yep.
right? He's on the top. Okay,
He
cool.
is, yes.
So the big ogre, the hobgoblin, and anyone else that's on these walls. I currently can't see because I have walls vision, but anyone that's alongside here. That's going to be a dex save of 21 or take 15d6, which I'll roll right now. Of fire damage. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. So 62 points of damage. Now, I know the goblins are going to save and live after this, so I'll have to take them out one by one afterwards because they're strong creatures, we all know.
Those are
And
big
the
guys.
hobgoblins too, yeah. But the ogre's he's done for, and so is the dragonborn man right here. Obviously not powerful enough. Fail.
You're scary.
Wow, okay. And the giant just drops in a huge, heaving form of flame.
Oh, he's fully dead. Oh, I didn't expect that.
Atop the wall, Ulktor kneels and seems badly burnt by the fire, but still fights on. And so does the bugbear, who seems well armed and wears a necklace with many goblin heads. They're still alive somehow after this.
Man, they really make you out sterner stuff nowadays, huh? I guess
The blast
working
of
for
your
a dragon
fire
does that.
Even reaches the bugbear on the far wall and slays him as well. Will that be all from Reynold?
Yeah, I think that's a good turn.
Okay. Then next is Peakrawl.
Oh wait, I didn't do my I'm just gonna give myself advantage on everything again. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I
Next
would have
is-
tried to do the banishment thing, but that would have interrupted. So never mind, no worries. Continue on.
And Peakrawl, you're 80 feet above the ground.
Well, as I'm falling, I have my scimitar in one hand and I extend the middle finger with the other one towards Sagatha as she flies away, and I blow her a kiss. I don't know if she sees it or not, but I like to think that she did. Now, how much falling am I about to do in the next 6 seconds?
80 feet, you'll fall immediately.
I'm going to fall all the way down. Okay, cool. So what I would like to do is just a little bit before I get to the ground, like right before I hit, I'm going to cast what you call it?
Misty Step?
Misty Step. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to cast Misty Step, and but I'm going to do it so it'll be right before I hit the ground, 30 feet, 10, 15, 25, 30. So, wrong thing. So I'll end up right over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast it to where 5, 10, 30, to where the portal that I'm coming out of is like facing up. So I'll like fall and then like kind of fall up in the air and drop down so that I don't just still smash in with my,
Momentum.
kinetic, my momentum coming out of the other portal. And then, so that's fine, right? That's cool.
I'll allow it.
I can do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've
It'll
done
look
some
cool
crazy
if
stuff
that counts
before.
for anything. Then I'm going to immediately sprint up onto the wall. I have a climbing speed, so I can just zip right up onto it.
It's terrifying.
Scimitar
you can
drawn.
run across the water.
Oh wait, is that water? Oh yeah, that's water. Okay.
He's got swim
I'm sorry,
speed.
I was legitimately just asking.
Oh yeah. No, I have a swim speed too, actually. So
Okay.
I can just do it all, and I have a speed of 45, so I'm there.
You can easily dive in and swim straight up.
So I literally fall and just take off.
Reynold just witnesses his triathlon friend just fall 80 feet, pop out of a portal, swim across the moat, and run up a wall just to go kill one guy. And he's like, I'm more terrified of him.
He like dives into the water. It's 2 strokes, and on that last stroke, he like grabs the wall and just with his forward momentum, like swings himself up into a climb. But anyway, he gets to the top right at that 10-foot mark, and he's going to
This is scary.
he's got to teleport right into Oktar's face, and he's going to swing a scimitar at him.
Okay. Hiya!
Oh,
Stop.
31.
Stop it.
I'm going to mark him as my favored foe, so I can throw that extra D8 on there,
How did this?
or actually extra 2D8. So that'll be a total of what was that, 6 plus 19 slashing. Not great, honestly, for a crit.
Okay.
True.
Then teleport over to here. Hit was that the bugbear next to him?
Yes.
All right, taking a swing at that guy for 17.
Hits.
Okay. That'll be 9 points of damage on that one. And then my last, since I did attack 2 different people, I get a third attack, so I'm going to pop back over to the other side of Oktar, who is still my favorite foe. Oh wait, no, I only get that damage once per round. But I'm going to take another swing at him for a 22.
Hits.
For 13 points of slashing. And in between those, I'm going to be like, stop attacking Lord Reynold!
Okay.
And yeah, that's it. That's my turn. I'll stay right there.
Oktar says, I'll give you one last chance to leave my keep. And he raises his glaive. Next is Lunar.
Wow, that was scary.
Oh.
Oh, so
Brutal.
spooky. Your leader left and you're still asking us?
Ooh.
Okay. Nonetheless.
Oh, you what? Run away with your queen.
You said she was 160 feet away, correct?
From Reynold, who was 80 feet above you.
Okay, so she's too far for me.
Okay.
In that case, I think I'm going to turn to the rest of the troops, and I'm going to try to intimidate. Something along the lines of, a giant could not hurt me. A dragon did but a scratch. Lay down your weapons, or I will bash your skulls in. And I'm going to try to intimidate.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
Perfect. I'm very good at these, apparently.
Oh, you are.
Oof.
Wow.
I'll take it. So it's a 17 total.
Okay. And as your voice resounds throughout the keep, the dragons, or excuse me, not dragons, the goblins on the far ballista jump over the castle wall into the moat, or excuse me, the keep wall into the moat.
You made a good decision.
And they're swimming frantically for the other side, abandoning their post. Will that be all from Lunar?
That'll be the end of my turn. If anything, I'll just use my movement to try to help Reynolds as much as I can.
You cowards! Ultar looks back, and then he turns to you, P-Crawl, swinging his glaive at you twice. 23 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And the second hit. 15.
15 will miss.
And you'll take 16 damage from the glaive.
Okay.
7, I'm sorry, glaive is slashing, I believe. And 9 cold damage.
Okay.
And also next to him, this other bugbear pulls another javelin from his back and attempts to stab you with it, P-Crawl. I'm sorry, my computer's going a little slow here.
Right, I was about to say, don't try it. Oh, he's actually trying to hit someone with it.
Come on now, you can do it. Okay, I'll just make a roll.
Oh, yeah, he's scared, huh?
Oh, that'll hit.
What's that plus?
Can't get the sheet open. I think it's only plus like 5, something like that.
Only.
Okay, well, I can't do anything with that then. Never mind.
Okay, so I'm not positive, but I can't get the character sheet open for him for some reason. Take 12 damage from the javelin as he just stabs you effectively. Yeah, and the other bugbears within the keep, 2 of them rush for the mess hall and disappear from sight. And another 2 rush to some barrels, and they grab the barrels up on their shoulders and then begin running again back towards the exit of the keep, seeming to, be abandoning their post perhaps. And next is Reynold.
Reynold kind of see those guys moving. He's like, at least they're smart enough to get food and water. The goblins just kind of left. Oh, you stupid young fool! We offered you a deal. I gave you 3 chances, and not one of them was honored or even contemplated. That's not how you say that word. I'm still new to this. Whatever. And he's just gonna fly in on his broom. He's gonna hop down, and he is going to just stare this dragon commander in the eye, and I says, I give you one last chance. You're going to stand down, or you're going to stand tall, and I'll knock you down. Either's fine with me.
Fine. He throws his glaive to the ground, and it bounces. The stones around it become icy for a second. He says, I surrender.
Can I pick up that glaive?
You can pick up the glaive.
Reynold looks towards the bugbear accompanying him. And you there, Goblin Neck. What say you?
He looks with scorn at Ulktor and then throws, his remaining sling of javelins upon the ground, grunting.
Can Reynold make a quick insight check?
Keep those out of the way, too.
Okay.
Can Reynold make a quick insight check to see if he dislikes that because it is dishonorable or because he just doesn't like the guy? Oh,
You
and
can
we'll also
make a check, sure.
Okay, we're gonna also see if we get Dragon Spread back. Okay, we don't. You gotta check. You gotta check. And we're gonna give advantage on everything as well. 13.
Um,
Rolling real low, guys.
You roll worse when you have advantage.
Yeah, it's incredible.
As a commander among goblins, I don't think honor is his main concern. He seems frustrated that they've lost the keep. Perhaps, prizes he was promised now he'll no longer be getting. He's in your custody now. Things have taken a very sour turn here for him.
All right. Well, glad you saw reason.
And so, as you have dispatched the goblins and the bugbears, the giant as well that was hurling stones, Oktor reveals that there is one more giant within the cave sitting upon Potier. And that's where we'll take a break as you've apprehended Oktor as well as his...
I like just straight combat more than political intrigue because then I have to think and be charismatic. We saw that at the wedding. Swing scepter, 50-point damage.
We are back live. Welcome everybody.
Hello, everyone.
So you guys were victorious to some degree, driving off Sagintha, capturing Oktor and one of his commanders. And as I said, Oktor informed you that there is a giant within who is restraining Potier.
Reynald sighs as he takes out his legal notepad and adds Sagintha to the list of names, and is going to have to think of how to explain this to her daughters at some point, who he considers friends, even though they tried to kill him in a forest.
Oh, the queen will be back for us, I'm sure. It is only a matter of time, says Oktor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you just gotta go lick her wounds a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
She'll be back to lick you then.
Whoa, what do you mean by that, Oktar? The wedding already happened. What are you talking about? Whoa,
know it.
whoa. We already did the whole political marriage thing. That happened. Look, I get it. I look prim and proper, but whoa.
All right.
Okay,
So,
all right. Enough gaffing
should we
around.
go convince this giant to
Stop sitting on...
move his fat ass off the other dragon, or...
Yeah. We should. We probably should do that.
Yeah. Oi, you two. We're gonna have to tie you up, right? At least the hands. Have to bind you. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that, I don't trust you. Because, you tried to kill us. You look like you still want to kill us, don't you? Oh, I see it. I see it in your eyes.
Frankly, I wish you would try.
You see also there is a prison in the keep, and there are some prisoners as well. Let me see if I can move you so that you can have eyes on that.
Quick question, Ben.
Sure.
How long does the Dragon's Blood last? I assume it's a minute, because that feels correct to me as how long that would last, and not an hour.
The Dragon's what?
The Dragon's Blood. I invoked it, and then...
It lasts until you take a short rest or an extended rest.
Really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so strong.
Yes, it does.
Okay, never mind. Rhino just starts flying with the golden wings on his back.
It recharges on an extended rest only. But if you gain the benefits of a short rest, then that goes away.
Rhino's like, you do not understand my power, and stumbles a little bit because he's seeing 3 seconds of the future permanently. This is a little disorienting. I don't understand how this fully works, but this is okay.
And as I said, there are prisoners in the keep. And there's this wall of cells with metal bars housing a number of rugged-looking individuals. They seem to be soldiers, and there are chests with armaments in them. And upon those, you see the symbol of Shografles, the golden dragon.
Kind of looked at Julia. I was like, what do you think of that, huh? Is that a familiar sight, or it's kind of like some dusty place he's left behind a little bit? Full, not expecting an answer whatsoever.
She flies happily singing, and the prisoners reach out. That's ours. You're here then to liberate us.
In the name of Shindoris.
And show
We
her,
are.
please, as like a union thing. No, it's fine, Lunar. I'm trying to make us like good relationship. Anyways, this is a good.
As brothers in the light.
Yes. Hey,
Well,
look,
we
guys.
are warriors of the light. Would you mind letting us out of these cells?
Yeah. Reno just starts looking for locks to smash with his scepter. And he's like, when you get out of here and you start telling people about this, just like make this whole meeting seem like a lot smoother and
He
cooler.
has the keys. The bugbear. The captain.
I smack him over the head and just hold out my hand.
And he moves to unlock all of the cells. Or, I'm sorry, he gives you the keys, Lunar.
Okay.
Hey,
Hold on.
you should have offered that as soon as you see how low man I'll go into the cells now. You gotta achieve a little respect.
Lunar,
You're making us look bad.
Lunar, give me those. I want to try something real quick.
Okay.
All right, toss them to him. It'll look really cool. Like toss them.
All right.
Reynaud like catches him. He's like, okay, so theoretically, I should know which key to pick because I'll see it in the future before I go to grab it. And so he starts going through the key ring and like he's like, this one, and he unlocks it and he's like, I can't believe this worked. And then he like goes over to another one and like takes a key and it's wrong. He's like, what? Oh, it's only what I do in the future, not what's correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just see yourself use the wrong key.
I guess I was lucky on the first one. Forgive me, and he talks to the soldier. He's reading that. I'm
Would
still
you
figuring
mind?
this out. I know. I'm trying. Sorry.
No, listen, you should have seen him out there though. He's beating
You know-
the heels
Oh.
off that dragon.
Yeah, she
We
ran
saw some of
away.
it. We've been in here for a few days. Forgive me if we're, a bit
Hey.
restless.
Nice, understand?
Can I give them a little performance on the loot? Maybe try to bring their spirits up a bit.
Yes, make a performance check, please.
I
All right.
slap you
Oh.
and give you guidance.
Can I? If we're jamming, I'll pull out my pan flute.
All right, let's do it.
I also slap you and give you guidance.
Both please make performance checks at advantage.
So that's with the guidance is
D4.
advantage?
No, it's just a D4.
Okay.
Unless
I'll
Ben's being
I'll just give him advantage because I'm sure his is much better than mine.
Okay, I'll take it. So that's another roll.
I'll try it too. And Reynolds is going to start whistling to go along with the tune.
So that's plus 1d4.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a 24.
My whistling is horrible.
Well,
It's 'cause I-
nice tune, but I could really use some food and rest.
Reynolds locking the door is the reason why. Like, you ever have those headphones on, and you try speaking, and you hear yourself, and it's really disorienting? That's Reynolds right now, as he sees 3 seconds to the future of him whistling, and so he can't really like figure out the tune or the rhythm, and he's like trying to unlock the door. He's like, "Yeah, we'll get you fed, and some water and whatever they have around here."
This one, Oktar, you can't trust him. You'd be
Oh, I
best
know
to
he'll-
just off him now.
But we'll see. We'll give it a
Snake
minute.
wormed his way in here to talk with Potier. Poisoned
Oh.
him.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure Potier has a few words. Speak with him.
Yeah, we'll let it be dragon to man. We'll let him figure it out. We'll let him deal with it.
It's not our place to butt in.
I'm gonna take what rations I have on me and start divvying them out to these prisoners as they're coming out. It's not a lot because he lives off the land, but he's got a little bit in his
Thanks,
pocket.
friend.
Yeah.
Let's see what these monsters have done to our bunkhouse.
Can we put our prisoners of war into one of these cells?
Yes, you can.
We
Put 'em in
separate them.
cells.
Yeah, separate them.
Very good.
and
I'm
bond
sorry,
them.
guys. I'll be right back. My allergies are acting up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, guys, be entertaining. Let's go.
Before we start doing such funny stuff? Is either of you hurt at all? I
Oh
know
God, brutally. I'm on death's door.
you need help. Okay, yeah, all right.
I was gonna get to that. But like, yeah, if you
Okay, I'll do an aura
he
vitality.
just look over and Pakral's got a rib sticking
He's
out.
crawling.
He's like, yeah,
You need any help,
yeah,
Pakral?
show you. Yeah. No,
That
it's
looks-
fine.
that
I mean,
looks fine.
if you got something,
I thought Lunar got you. I thought you were fine.
You know what? I save your spells. I'll get him with.
No. Save that for the dragon.
Are you sure?
Yes, I got this.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna give Pakral 12d6,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna give myself 8d6. And this is as we are letting these people out.
Sure. And I'm imagining you take all of Oktar and his captain's armaments.
Oh yeah,
They are butt naked. They don't.
Okay.
They don't have anything.
feels a little weird, but
You said 12 for me.
yeah.
Big money, big money. Ooh, nice.
I'm pretty okay, but I could still use remainder of.
Sorry, I'm a child.
Oh, I could guess whatever you got, whatever you're
Yeah,
at right
you
now.
know what my total is now.
Yes. Quite easy for someone to guess. I would say.
Does it end with a 9?
It does. It does.
Oh,
Is it to
offenses.
start with a 9 minus 3?
Listen, I can't tell you. You know, Ben doesn't like us to metagame, so I can't tell you where my health is. But what I will tell you is that like he's feeling nice.
It's feeling pretty nice.
And one of the soldiers returns. They tore up the bunkhouse pretty bad. Listen, who knows when more will be back? Should we take up post? He looks to the three of you. My name's Heimard, by the way.
Oh, hi, Heimard.
Oh yeah. Picro, Nicolo. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Heimard, Wilkie, Shank, Isolde, Adelana, and Simon. The rest of us got guard or left, I'm afraid.
you have weapons.
Looks like the bugs left a few of them, but went off with the big haul of ours. Yeah, looks like we got javelins and bows and arrows.
Oh, bro, here you go. And I'll hold the bag of javelins that the bugbear had. Yeah, he has some extra javelins.
Right, these are nice.
Yeah.
Couldn't do much with them, but maybe you'll do better.
I do have something that can let us sleep uninterrupted during the night, but I do know that if they come back and we're all just kind of huddled in my safe spell area, that when we leave, they're kind of all just going to be sitting there.
You know they got a giant still in there sitting on Potier.
Yeah,
Go deal with that
we'll
instead.
take them out.
Well, you want us to take up posts? I'll have Shank and Isolde take the west tower, and Adelana and Simon take the east.
Hey, have maybe somebody guard the prisoners a bit while we deal with this.
Right. They look
Here,
unruly. I'll watch them with Wilkie.
Okay, here. I'll gather you all when I'm going to cast my spell. But
can I bother to borrow a blade? One for myself, one for Wilkie, that we can guard them.
yeah, I look through my bag and I just hand him a longsword. There you go.
That'll do much better.
Yeah, I haven't been using that.
I have a halberd. If one of them will take it.
Aye, Wilkie could put that to use.
All right.
Yeah, you can keep that longsword. I don't even think I'm going to be using it.
I thank you. It's an all right blade. Those beasts took mine, all of ours, most of our good armaments. Some of our armor is still here. You could see in the barrels on the wall.
Once we get it all sorted out, once we get everything all sorted out, I happen to know a pretty good blacksmith. I think we help you out with.
Renault just laughs.
I don't
Well,
know
that's
anyone
odd.
like that.
What's up?
I don't know anyone like that.
No, Leonard, do you not know what I do?
Oh, that's right.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm not
Most of what I've heard of you.
I get it. I get people see me as a kind of politician, but I was a blue collar worker before this.
Yeah, I've seen his work actually. It's quite nice.
I haven't smithed in a while.
No.
Anyway,
Right, let's go deal with
let's
this.
help our
Yeah.
poisoned golden dragon friend real quick. This feels
Yeah.
let's go do that.
I'm just gonna whisper to Reynold. I'm so sorry about that. You know, with the stories of you bringing people back to life, the whole smithy thing just kind of.
No, they don't really focus on that anymore.
Yeah, it's a previous job, so it's all right.
And you walk into the large cavern at the back of the keep that's built into the mountainside. The floor is worked stone, but the walls are unhewn. The cavern is about 15 feet wide at the entrance, and then it snakes around corners. There's a shallow river that is moving slowly past you, feeding the moat outside of the keep. And you see torches upon the wall lighting the way by the river, and you see a head, a giant's head shackled and its wings outstretched, and a giant sitting upon its back humming.
I want to try. I think I want to try a little something just to maybe sort of distract our giant friend before we go in. Just because I haven't tried this, I don't want to give it a shot.
Sure, I give you guidance. I don't know what you're doing, but go for it.
Pakral reaches into his bag and pulls out a deck of cards. And
You're gonna gamble with it?
No, it's a deck of illusions.
Uktor?
What?
Just watch, because I have no idea what's going to happen. And I pull out a card and I fling it out into the space. I don't know how to do this though, because so it's supposed to use a deck of playing cards, but I don't exactly have one right here with me.
Okay.
You could do you could roll.
Here, I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna go
54.
onto Google. Draw a card. I bet this works. Oh wait, that's nope.
Leonard, it seems he's trying to gamble with the giant.
Random card generator. Here we go. I found a random card generator online.
Cool.
I'm gonna use that.
The wonders of technology.
Oh, I drew an 8 of hearts. Let's see if that's on the list, because not all the cards are on the list. Oh, it is on the list. 8 of hearts. It's this is perfect. It's a bugbear.
Oh no.
So, let's see. So, an illusion of whatever it is, forms over the thrown card and remains until dispelled. Illusory creature appears real, of the appropriate size, and behaves as if it were a real creature, except that it can do no harm. While you are within 120 feet of the illusory creature and can see it, you can use an action to move it magically anywhere 30 feet in its card, within 30 feet of its card. Any physical interaction with the illusory creature reveals it to be an illusion because objects pass through it. Someone who uses an action to investigate the creature can a DC 15 investigation check. And it's lasts until the card is moved or if the illusion is dispelled. I'll put all this in the chat.
I see it here. I have it. And the bugbear if you would please as well, that'd be great. The bugbear just rises out of the card suddenly and is there, around the corner from this giant with the group of you.
Thing. I actually have something for this too. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion to make it seem as if the bugbear is speaking.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I will have the bugbear pop up and start to move towards down the hall. Like in a panic with its weapon drawn. Like, you know.
Hey, little grunt. Stop. The giant shouts at the bugbear as he rushes up to him. Important giant business.
Master calls to you.
He points and turns to run back the other way. Like he's like, come on, kind of thing.
Will you,
So I gave guidance to Pakral and whatever is happening here.
Okay. Pakral, will you make for me a persuasion check?
Sure.
And you can do this with advantage with the help of the minor illusion as well.
And a D4 from guidance, using holy powers to trick a man.
Advantage plus the D4. I don't think I'll need it though. That's a 24.
Oktor says, "Sit on dragon." Where's Oktor?
Renault just kind of like hits Lunar in the side. It's like, make it sound like Oktar is yelling from behind.
Okay, I will. Come here, you brute!
Oktor! And the giant leaps to his feet, getting off of the dragon. The dragon is there unconscious, and the giant begins to, walk swiftly along the river. I'm coming, Oktor, I hear you.
I feel so bad now.
So what are we gonna do when he gets there?
And he quickly
all the
approaches you.
Surprise attack.
And
Hide. I hide. Is there anywhere we can hide? I hide.
Yes. Yes,
I
there
give
are
myself
several
guidance.
caverns here that, part off of the main cavern along the river.
Ooh.
If you wish to
crap.
hide,
I don't know if
now would be the time.
would I have enough time to get a pass without a trace spell off? It's okay if not. I'm not gonna I don't know I don't know how far he was walking down, so I don't know if I'd have time to do
pretty close
that.
to you guys, but at this point.
Oh, actually, I can hide as a bonus action, so I could do both in one round.
Okay, I'll allow that. Let's see it.
Okay, so we'll do pass without trace on top of our hides.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Very good.
Interesting. I have advantage on my stealth, but I also am wearing heavy armor that is not special in any way, so it is at disadvantage. So would that just be the 20 then?
There too.
You had advantage and disadvantage, so they'll negate, and it'll just be the original roll.
Yeah, so a 20 plus 4 or plus 3 so 23, so 33.
Okay.
No, but seriously, guys, what are we gonna do when he goes inside the room full of freed soldiers?
Lunar, will you be hiding?
I will
also?
not be. I will not be hiding. I will. Actually, I will try to, if I can, use performance.
And the giant rushes up around the corner, and Lunar, you're
dead.
standing there. Describe your performance.
I am going to play dead.
Oh,
Just on the ground, just
I have disadvantage. I have
my God.
negative dexterity. I don't have proficiency. I'm not a hider.
We'll have
You
a
have a plus
performance
10 to
against
spell.
wisdom contest in this situation. So
I feel like I can outperform his wisdom.
let's see. Just a straight performance check
Okay.
against 15.
30?
He's fucking dead. There's blood coming out of him too.
Like,
He's got like
foaming
an arrow
from
in
the
his
mouth.
neck.
Yeah.
The
I'm
old-
like, Luna? Oh, fuck, is he dead? I should get him.
It looks like an
No.
aneurysm.
I'm watching
My
his
eyes
chest.
roll back.
the giant trots forward. One of its long legs is in the river, and it's just like holding down in this cavern as it's running forward. It sees Lunar, and it scoops you up, puts you on his shoulder like a wet towel, and continues trotting out of the cave.
Renault
If
looks
I
panicked. He has a
can.
Revivify diamond out. He's like, "Oh, I gotta get him. I have to help him."
If I can, as the giant comes past us,
Yes.
I'd like to immediately spin out and just start slicing at his heels.
Okay. You can make an attack with advantage.
I'll swing at him too. I
just
guess. I
wanted
don't
to,
know.
I just wanted to get the jump on him so he didn't throw rocks at us. That's the only thing I was trying to avoid.
Can I also take a swing, or is this just for Crawl's
At this
moment?
point, this is going to trigger initiative from everybody after P. Crawl.
Just
Hiya!
work the advantage.
He might not live long enough.
I'm gonna make him my favorite
31
foe.
crit.
Oh.
Oh
Oh
my
no.
Oh, that's nasty. Okay, so that was that's a what is that? 14, 16, 29 points of damage.
Ooh.
Okay. And then I have initiative.
I do roll initiative with advantage because of the foresight that I got.
Lunar, will you please roll initiative also?
Oh God damn.
That's 18 actually.
Hey, not bad for you. I got
Not
an
bad
11.
at all. I'm so used to 5s and 1s.
Okay, then at 18, first is Lunar, and the hill giant is running past you, shouting for the commander. Or I'm sorry, has lifted you up and is running past the other two, shouting for the commander.
So me first.
Yeah.
By any chance, considering that he thinks I'm dead, would I have advantage on attacks on him? Would
Yes.
this catch him by surprise?
Yeah, if it's if it doesn't have verbal components.
No, it's just an attack, regular attack.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. So this is going to be 3 attacks, 2 with the Staff of Power and 1 with the butt end.
Okay. The first
You
will
have
be made with
polearm?
advantage.
You have Polearm Master 2?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That'll hit.
So that is 22, a 24, and a 22.
3 hits.
Awesome.
Nice.
I'm not going to be able to hit this
11.
guy, aren't I?
15.
Now,
And
since we're at this point, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to smite once with a 3rd level,
okay.
which gives me 48 radiant damage. I'll take that.
Oof. That's a good roll.
That's a very good roll. Oof.
And you just clobber this giant as he runs by, swiftly striking him 3 times. He's staggered. I'm sorry, I keep saying that he's running by you, but you're actually upon him. Like, at this point, he's hunched over running, and I just picture you.
Just smack him on his back.
Lunar, get down!
Do you drop off of him or continue to ride the giant?
Get
through
off of
the
him.
cave?
I mean, I'm up here already. I feel like I'll stay.
You're just like
Why not?
dodging the top of the cavern as the stalactites, you know.
This works
Through the
out
threat,
so
but-
far.
Okay. After Lunar, at 14 is Reynold.
All right, Reynold is going to use his he's sporting gold spectral wings that are that have come out of his back, and he's going to use them to flap up into this thing's face, and is going to position him in a way that he in no way whatsoever will hit Lunar.
Okay.
Is it safe to say I have my dragon's breath back?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna latch on to this giant's face and look him in the eyes, and then like breathe into his mouth and just burn him from the inside out with my dragon's breath.
Oktor?
Kiss of death.
No, Arctor. Only death. He doesn't save. He takes 39.
A 1 is not going to do it. And
Are you sure?
fire just consumes the giant, and
But he's the goodest boy.
it's burnt alive.
Oh, all right.
I'm not proud of ourselves.
Wow, that seemed really mean. I'm just gonna.
Reynold, I feel like
pause at
Reynold has like changed a little bit. I have to say he's gotten a little bit more
was
mean
dark.
and authoritative
Well,
since he
that's-
started wearing this regalia. He's
I mean-
changed a little bit, like legitimately. He's been a little less nice.
To be
Giant-
fair, 6 seconds ago you thought I was dead.
What a surprise!
Oh, you're
Reynold,
alive!
Oh, I'm completely fine and unhurt again.
Oh, praise Bahamut, it's a miracle. Or
Should we,
Shandor,
we gotta-
Shogafleece?
we gotta
Oh,
check
yes.
on the
Yeah. And Reynold just books it for this Poutier.
And the
Potier.
giant continues to smolder. Potier is there, shackled upon the ground, shackled to his own, shackled to the golden statues of Shografles that are there within his treasury.
First thing I want to do is see if these chains are magical in any sort of way. I want to either do an Arcana or Investigation.
You can make an Arcana check.
Okay, not good at it. I give myself guidance. That is a 15 plus a D4. That'll be a 19.
They seem to be enchanted with the effects of a sleep spell.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast. How many chains are there? 3, you said. 1 for the neck, 2 for the.
It's like one large chain with 3 different shackles.
Okay, I'm gonna touch the chain and I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at 5th level.
Okay.
And actually no, 3rd level. I changed my mind. We'll put that in the chat real quick. I have to roll if it's a higher level spell than that, but 3rd level and below it automatically works.
Okay, the magic seems to leave these chains.
Okay, and then using my my new scepter, I'm gonna try and smash each of these links away to try and at least free the neck of this gold dragon. Using strength checks or attacks or whatever I may be able to do.
Okay. And you smash apart, where his neck is bound, and the shackle bursts apart, is broken.
Is he still asleep?
As the shackle is undone, the dragon lifts its head quickly, its eyes drowsy, and then it seems to start back suddenly at the sight of the 3 of you.
Hey! As Reynolds stares back at him with golden, like, spectral wings and his eyes glowing gold.
Shografles?
Kinda. More like an envoy. This is Shografles, and I get Julia, and I put Julia on my finger. This is Shografles. I'm trying to put her back in the sky right now. Heard from some soldiers that were in this keep that you were here, and it was kind of taken over by Sagantha. By the way, we kind of beat her down. We didn't kill her, but she ran away. So it's
Sagantha
clear,
has
right?
come already?
Well, she was here, and then
come and gone.
we beat her down, and then she left and fled. And
see.
Most of the army is gone. The giant that was sitting on you is dead. The commander and his right hand is locked up in jail right now here, and the soldiers that were
Oktor is
here.
alive?
He's alive. We thought about killing him, but we also thought that you might want to do something with him in particular. So here you
I
are.
would wish
Always.
to do something with him.
Save him for you then.
How long have you been out, captured, or any form of measurement of time?
I don't know. What day is it? Do you know? It's so hard to track the days.
It's June 26th, mate.
Yeah. It's 2023. Let's go.
It's been just a few days then.
No. Okay. Was it light out the last time you were awake?
No, this was during the darkness.
Okay.
Oktor
And then
betrayed me. We were making peace. I thought myself in Sagintha, but no, I was deceived.
I tried the peaceful route too. It didn't get very far.
She is more like a beast than one that you can speak with.
I did
think,
save her daughters though. I did bring them back to life. So and she like did me a favor by letting me leave alive. And then we hit her so hard she cried and left.
Is that Advaita
You know-
here?
Not here physically, but I feel like I'm on good. They tried to murder me in a forest because they were paid a large sum of gold by a corrupted dragon person at the big wedding of Queen
you were at the wedding.
Locriana.
I did not make it.
Yeah, we were at the wedding. Like half or 3/4 of the attendants died. There's these weird monsters with like weird tentacles on their faces that really like brains and some such that live there now. So watch out for that. Rispatung is taking over a continent, so that's fun. There's a lot of
things, messenger. Thank you. You can take rest here in my keep before you travel on. Thank you, and I owe you.
Yeah.
Are any of my soldiers alive?
Yeah, only a handful, unfortunately.
Didn't like half of them like leave, and then the other half that stayed
Many
here
have
and
left in fear. Only those loyal have remained. Send me Oktor.
Yeah, you got-
Send
you
him with my soldiers.
Sure. Yeah, you got about half dozen left. We'll send Ben.
That is not
Right.
many.
Yeah, unfortunately, no.
Very good.
Just to be on the safe side, can I use Divine Sense?
Yes.
So, as an action, you open your awareness to detect forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet of you.
Sure. This is a dragon indeed, or at least not any of these things listed here.
Okay.
yeah,
We've just had so many bad experiences.
it's been bad.
Yeah.
It's been pretty bad.
All right. So, yeah, I'll start to head back down the hallway to summon
and
up the soldiers and everyone.
Of course, now I owe you, and it is as easily yours as it is mine, Lord Reynald. Here, please. I would prefer to continue to keep this hoard, but take from it as you please.
I mean,
And you can all take a magical item of rare quality or less of your choosing.
You offer up a piece of your hoard.
yeah.
It is ultimately not mine in any case, and if we can
Well-
put it to use to restore, something of this world, then I would see it a fitting end.
Yeah, well, regardless of all that, I just want to sort of acknowledge the honor. Thank you.
Very good, stranger. Please tell me, take no offense, what land do you hail from?
Oh yeah, no offense taken. Honestly, I come from a different plane of existence. Actually,
Which one?
it's not any of the big ones. Honestly, it's a little pocket dimension. Had a bit of a tiff with a fella that felt like he should be a god. Decided he was going to make his own little spot to be a god. Took a bunch of goblins with him, and over the course of a few generations and a little corruption, you got us.
I see.
So yeah, not a lot of us around here. Most of us still out over on that side. But
I've not heard of this place that you described. I've not seen your kind. Intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, not many, if any, have. I get a bit suspicious of anybody that does know me. Honestly, it's just it's weird. But
And you do not wish to return, of course. It is like a prison there.
yeah, I do want to return because I left a lot of important people back there, but maybe one day when I can, we can ensure that which endures does not any longer. But until I'm ready for that, I'm just out here to make sure that it doesn't happen to anyone else.
Well, I didn't mean to pry. I know that
No,
people can become sentimental.
no, it's all right. You asking nice and respectful like, and also you are giant dragons, so I'd be a little intimidated to not answer. I kid. I'm joking. You're nice,
Well,
nice
we
little
are
fella,
friends
and
now.
yes,
Yeah,
it's an honor.
be cool.
It's an honor. And Carl will just kind of give a very, very sort of respectful little nod, and then start making his way over to peruse the wares.
Sure. And you
you
guys
got
can
some
keep that in mind. Look through that as you like as we continue the game. So he's Potier has requested that you send. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting names. Oktor. Send some of Potier's soldiers to bring Oktor to him.
Yeah, and I'll head out and pick out or let his crew know that he's being requested and that they're being requested and that they want the prisoners and everything.
Right, my lord, I think there's something you should see here. He kind of signals to the three of you.
Oh yeah,
Beckoning you up to the wall of the keep.
I'll head over there and see what he wants.
Sure. And as you look out over the swampy landscape, you see people emerging from the trees. Dozens at first, and then
ominous.
there appears to be well over 100. What will you make of this?
Oh no.
Can I make out any specific details about them, or are they too far out?
They seem of all ages and kinds. They seem travel weary. Some of them pushing hand carts. Some of them with dogs accompanying them.
Okay, so this isn't like an army marching in on us or anything.
No, these seem like poor people who have been wandering for some time with not a lot of belongings.
I'll turn around and Reynold,
Yeah.
you got some refugees coming in, I think.
Oh, goody. More public speaking.
Oi, hey, don't tell them that you're not going to kill them in their sleep. Unless they specifically ask, don't say it.
We will not kill you in your sleep.
Attention, my fellow wearily travelers.
And
You have come to us.
Your rest will be protected.
I've got
You
to
will
learn
not
silence,
die in
though.
your sleep here. Rest easy, knowing that the light of Bahamut, Shinduras, and Sugarfleece shine down on you. Not literally, because there's no light source. You sleep easy here in this keep.
Full of people line up and begin to sing the song of Sugarfleece, and one steps forward. We have come to the light.
Yes. You found it, and he casts light on himself. The 90-foot version, he just explodes in the light, and he starts flying into the sky.
You currently look like a golden dragon as well, right?
I got golden spectral wings and golden eyes, and now I'm
so
just
to some degree.
flashbanged whoever's close to me with 90 feet of golden light.
The crowd lets out a roar of
Come on in.
intrigue, amazement, wonderment, absolutely. And you alight into the dark sky, and some of them drop to their knees. The light has come back then. And the surge of them begin walking towards the keep.
Yes, we have a golden dragon in the keep as we speak. Come, do a meet and greet. Ask him questions. Get an autograph or two.
And the the many people
Poutier, I hope you're fine with this.
walk across the drawbridge as Shank and another lower it, and Potier is back in the cave still, dealing with Oktor.
Well, seems
You
like we've
hear
done some
Reynold
good
in your
here.
mind, the voice of Potier. Do you wish Oktor alive?
Good question. How long did it?
I think
Reynold looks.
Sagintha will come for him, but I don't know if she will avenge him. I am not sure.
Well, yeah, kill him. I can bring him back later.
You hear a vicious roar from in the cavern, and it lights up in flame, and you hear the cry of Oktor, and it is silenced.
Reynold thinks for a second. He's like, that was kind of ruthless. And he's like, nah, it's fine. Probably. And he flows down and does a meet and greet with his guests. He wants to gather up his trusted advisors. Come here, my men.
You are not sure
yeah?
if these but you are warriors of the light?
I'm one of Bahamut's chosen, carrier of Sugar Fleece, friend of Shinduras, and all the other light adjacent things that are out there. Yes.
And the people seem amazed at the group of you and the splendor of your magic and adornments, and they seek refuge there within the keep.
Yes. I talked to my fellows. All right. Here's the lowdown, chaps. I don't know why I'm speaking. This outfit is affecting me. I want to do one or two spells. And one takes a lot. Well, actually, that's a good point. I can cast one spell, the temple one that we used to sleep in. Give these people a place to stay and all that.
Yeah.
And then I also want to try and cast Hollow as well, because if anywhere, this seems like a kind of place to put that down. But that takes like a full day.
Yeah.
And I will be very tired at the end of it. But we'll have to head out late. My only concern is that if Sagintha comes back tomorrow, it's going to be bad. But if that's the case, I just go to sleep in the temple I'll make, because there will be room.
Right. But if Sagintha comes back, though, like, we've got a dragon too now, though, yeah?
Yes. But if Sagintha comes back and I make this temple, everyone can just be in the temple, and she won't be able to get in or hurt us in any way. And then if bad things happen, and with my hollow spell and I don't get completed casting it, I can just jump into the temple and go to sleep, and then come back out and kill her, and we'll be good.
Well, do remember, she has daughters.
Yeah, but we're friends with her daughters.
At least two that we know of.
Yeah, but we're fine with them. We're cool. I hope. I can tell them not to hurt us, and then they might not like that, but I already did it before.
Yeah, I wonder, like, are you able to send them a message?
Oh, I could talk to them for
one
sure.
of them, so we can maybe just give them a heads up of what's going on and what happened.
Yeah, I can do that. So Reynold is going to do a couple of things.
Wait, do you know of other powerful dragons?
There's everyone we met at the wedding. Mirut comes to mind immediately, because we're kind of cool pals, and I know that he would at least try to help me. There's
maybe threaten her with his presence.
Oh, I don't think she would care. And like the order of dragons and like how long they've lived, she has lived older than Mirut, and I feel like it would be a bad matchup. Honestly, as much as this dragon business as I've been doing, Lunar, there's only like two dragons out there that like me. One of them is this guy who we just saved, and the other one is Mirut, who is cool with me because he acted like a dwarf, and we had a drinking contest, and we shared a nickname.
So you are not.
I don't have allies.
Not on friendly terms.
To be
Well,
fair,
I'll be your
I've
friend.
invited
I'll be your
some of
friend.
friends.
I make friends with people who try to kill me.
Don't worry, I'll be your friend.
Iseth Vaita,
That won't even try to
one
kill you.
mercenary guy from a while ago. There was
In your
the guy. Who was that guy that we kind of took into super mega hell and he died like immediately? Who was that guy in the Gromsmoth? Rio. We had Rio, who I wasn't really friends with him, but like I made him friends with me with a spell.
Yeah, we did do that.
Yeah, people don't like me unless I make them like me with magic. It's kind of bad. But anyway, regardless, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to start casting Temple of the Gods. I'm going to carve out a space that is... Yeah, I'm going to do it in the courtyard. I'm going to do it in the courtyard, in the left portion of it, where there's room. And I'm going to make a kind of like 20 by 20 place. That's the outside of the structure at the very least. And this is over a course of an hour as people are mingling and greeting. I'm going to make a temple, and inside the temple in the extra planar space is going to be, the same standard dining hall in the middle, the bunk beds and such on the left, and a kitchen to the right where there's places to eat food and such. I'm going to make an extra space in the back for I keep forgetting his name or not wanting to pronounce it wrong. The golden dragon that we've just now liberated.
Potier. And there is I'll show you here. There is an existing like mess hall bunkhouse of sorts.
Yes.
Okay.
I am just doing this because this is a place that people cannot attack and get into in the middle of the night.
Okay.
And it's going to have a big velvet pillow bed in the back for Potier for him to lay on and rest. We're going to have the upper landing with our 3 rooms, of course, and we'll give special accommodation to the soldiers that were here before. They get their own individual rooms, and I'm going to designate myself, Potier, Lunar, Bakral, and the soldiers that have stayed behind and were captured as people who can open and use the door. So they're the ones that have access to open the door for other people to come in, and so the citizens and such. And it's basically going to allow them to basically let people in and out if they want to come and go, and lets them do a shift system. So throughout the night, when one person's shift is up, and other people can get up and take watch, and so now everyone's outside and vulnerable in the middle of the night.
And so, what is the main space like?
The main space is the Temple of the Light in on this. I basically had that as my template ever since we've been there, and just adding additional stuff onto it, like the upper area for like individual rooms, and then a sleeping area like a bunkhouse to the left from the main doors, and then a kitchen to the right. But the dining hall is like smack dab in the middle, if that makes sense. And then this particular temple has a space in the back for Potier.
Okay. And this is centered in the west wing of this keep?
Yes. I thought about doing it where Potier was at, where he was stuck and shackled, but I figured that didn't have enough room and would interfere with his horde, so I wasn't going to mess with that.
Okay.
So that's down. That's there. Took me an hour. Took a while. And I got a couple more spells to cast. I'm going to cast Sending to Vita. I'm going to do it at 4th level because I'm running out of spell slots.
Okay.
We're going to cast Sending at Vita. Hey, Vita. Ran into your mom. Kinder fought her. Hurt her pretty bad. Needed to get by to help save a captive golden dragon. Sorry. when you fight somebody's mom, you at least gotta let them know that you did it and that you're sorry
Vita
about it.
responds, "Oh, we told Mom you were our friend, damn it. We'll talk to her, but look out. She's going to stay pissed. She'll hold a grudge."
I cast sending again at 4th level. Yeah, I know. She knew we helped you out, but her favor for doing so was not very good. So, kind of had a disagreement. Oh well.
"Oh, she's just the worst. I'm sorry, Reynold.
Yeah,
I'll
he
try
gets it.
to talk her down and have her come home."
Okay. And then Reynaud is going to go to where the Dragon's Horde is at. Is going to pick up. He has Potier. Or Potier. Hey, I got a question for you. What is an item of great significance that's in your horde? Not something I'm going to take, but something that I'm going to use as the centerpiece of some great magic. You can remove it later, but it'll be kind of like the main thing.
This blessed statue of Shografles.
That's good. I'm going to want to cast Hollow. I'm just trying to decide whether it would be better in the place where the horde is at or out in the keep proper. Because the keep proper would have more utility in the fact that it will bar people from coming in if they are of a certain, alignment or whatever that it was. But I'm going to do it out in the main keep. I'm just going to do it out in the main keep. Smack dab in the middle. With a little bit of it in the actual entryway where the here, I'll go on the map and I'll explain to you my idea. So at this cross section,
Yes.
I'm going to center the hollow on there, and it's a 60-foot radius. So it will probably actually get a lot of
It's like pretty much the whole keep, pretty much.
Yeah, so the whole keep is going to be designated in a hollow.
Okay.
I have to cast it for a straight 24 hours, so it's going to be pretty timely, but I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And I'm going to take Celestials off of that list that cannot enter it, but leave everything else. And my effect for this area is probably going to be light, but I'll look at the other ones. So I asked the guy, hey, what do you think would be better for this area? Daylight or courage? Kind of leaning towards courage because that's, it's a keep and they can't be frightened. But daylight's kind of been the factor so far.
Yeah, like daylight's like the theme or whatever, but I think this one needs more courage than light.
Okay, so I'm gonna do courage then. So smack dab in the middle, I'm gonna take the statue of Shogaflees. I'm gonna have it up against this wall where Lunar is at, and I'm gonna use that as the centerpiece. And throughout the casting of me using my magical spell components for this, it's going to have veins of gold start glowing and shining, and throughout the process it's going to go from the feet all the way to the eyes until the eyes glow, and then the mouth glows as well, maybe, and the wings glow as well. And then once it's done, it's going to have the 60-foot, pretty much the whole keep, be in a hollow where Celestials can come in, because I believe Potier would be a Celestial and that would kind of suck for him, and everyone in that area would have courage, meaning they can't be frightened, so they feel strong and strong-willed. And I'm down another 1,000 gold pieces
Potier would
of.
just classify as a dragon.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if celestials are bad things necessarily.
No.
I know some of them can be mean, but I'm still gonna have celestials taken off that list and let them come in and hang
Okay.
out.
Sounds good.
All right, and that'll be it. And now we can come back here whenever we want.
Yay.
Woohoo! Another teleport location. But throughout the process, Reynold gets his chair and is just sitting there, dreary-eyed and just kind of in a daze, like, I hate this. So exhausting.
At some point while all that's going on too, I would like to take that glaive that I stole from
Yes.
what's his name and maybe take a look at that, see if I can figure out, because I know it's got some extra. It hit me with some extra cold damage.
Yes.
So can I
This
mess
is
around with that and see if I can figure out what's going on with it?
Sure. This is a +2 glaive, and when it hits, it deals additional cold damage equal to your strength modifier.
That's pretty nice. Too bad I'm not a very strong fella.
And I know what Reynold got as well from his item. He got some adamantium plate mail
Nice.
Oh man.
because he needs to get his AC up because he has chainmail on right now with a shield. And that's not doing him any favors.
If you guys haven't picked yet, that's fine. You can tell me over the Discord.
No.
Thank you, because I'm still thinking.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Potier is, grateful that you have freed his soldiers, liberated his keep. He warns, though, Sagantha, now that we have killed Uktar, she might seek vengeance. We should send her a warning.
All right.
I can't do that. I'm casting a spell.
Well, he will have approached you after you are done casting your
So
during the
tired.
spell. Time to discuss. Well, not now, but we should think of something.
I wish we could send a Oktal's head.
That's not a bad idea.
We
for a
could.
start.
I
We need her
mean,
to leave.
that'd be a message if anything, right?
How should we deliver the head?
Yeah, see, that's the part I hadn't figured out yet.
I
If
got
she
a
is so weak,
broom.
I might stand a chance, but I am in a weakened state myself. After she's done sleeping, she would probably destroy me outright.
Well, I did tell her daughters to kind of like, well, they said they try to talk her down. So maybe we got something there.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, well, we'll have to think on it.
I'm trying to concentrate. It's a lot of things to keep in track.
We can end the adventure there for this evening. You guys having saved the keep. Oktar is slain. And Potier is asking you all to send a message to Sagantha so that she will leave the keep alone in the future. Bodhi,
I write her a letter.
What?
maybe that's what it'll take.
Huh?
Strongly worded.
What? Sending every night? 'Cause I can do that. Wake her up. Be like, hey, Sagantha, I just want to see how you're doing today. Oh, I'm sorry, you're sleeping. There, I'll leave you be.
Bodhi, will you tell the
did I
good
wake
people how
up?
they can follow us in various ways?
Oh,
Join us.
well, sure. You got the Twitch channel, The Heroes Era, which you're probably watching on. But if you're not, you're probably watching on our YouTube channel, The Heroes Era. But if you're not seeing that, and you might have seen some clips of ours on the _Heroes Era Instagram page, which also has some memes that we've made there. or you've talked to us and you know us personally and or in our one-shots that you found your way into from our Discord channel. And you guessed it, the Heroes Era. Now, I can't think of anything else. But if my dear friends in this group want to help me out with some plugs that they want to give, by all means, now's your time to do it.
We do have our one shot next Monday that people are free to join. That's on the 3rd of July.
Forgot
Come and
about
play.
that. In this world.
Yeah.
Level 8, and you've been asked to
Escort some people.
I'm like struggling so hard.
Don't worry, Ben. I remember your one shot.
And you're trying to deliver the people to Green Acres. See what happens from there. Yeah, that's it. That's everything.
Come experience these amazing DMing skills.
And play with me.
Yes.
Such a astounding prospect.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time, the adventure continues.
Whoop, whoop.
Bye-bye. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for watching.
Goodbye. I chose